everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bebe, and on today's episode I'm going to be talking about my Snowball debt. I did reconfigure my new spreadsheet to look a little better. So on this spreadsheet there are two credit cards that are not listed. That is my Afterpay card and also my credit card that I'm using for groceries. So some of the cards that here, I don't have their names and which bank account they are listed under because I want to keep my information private for now. But I will tell you the credit and the balance that I have on there. So right now I have my first credit card has a balance of $285.32. It started off at $332.32, but I paid $47 towards it. $27 is the minimum payment on that one. For this one right here, the minimum payment for this time around was $50.33, but usually the minimum payment is around $40. But I paid $50.33 towards it, so the balance now is at $1,200. For this one, which is my first line of credit that I have, I'm not paying on that, but when I get my income tax, I'm going to be paying towards some of it. I figured that I would at least, I'm behind like $800 and some dollars, so I decided to go ahead and pay $1,000 towards it. When I get my income tax, I will budget it out and you will see that there change a little bit. For Wayfair, I started off at the beginning of the month with $1,922.38. The ending balance for the month is $1,880.24. I paid $42.14 towards it in January. I am not including my interest on this. So the ending balance will probably be a little different than what I actually have on my thing because I'm not including my interest. I pay on the interest. I'm aware that I pay on the interest. You're aware that I pay on the interest, but I'm not including it right now. So my next line of credit that I have here, I have around $2,789.79. This is the line of credit that I use to consolidate some of my debt at the beginning of the year, and I ended up racking that bill and racking up my credit card bills. Stupid, right? But that's what happened. I'm not stupid, but that was a pretty stupid thing for me to do. So right now I have around $2,771.89 in the ending balance, and then the minimum payment that I paid on it is $71.99. On the next one right here, I have, which is my Tire Plus credit card. It's a store card actually. It's an auto company. I go to them to pretty much, detail my car, whatever I need. I go to them for gas and all that. I paid towards it $205, it says here, but that's incorrect. Let's go back down here because I want to see where I'm getting the 2.5. I see. This payment was actually for January payment, but I paid it in December. My February payment, I paid it in January, which is why you'll see that my balance now is paid off of $205. It's including February also. This difference. Right here for the next one is my last line of credit, which is $3,223.38. The ending balance for this month is $3,095.40. I paid $127.98 towards it. Red card, which is my Target card, my balance at the beginning was $3,371. It's now $3,267 because I paid towards it $104. My total beginning debt for just the Snowball, not including the credit card that I'm using for my my groceries and the Afterpay card, is at $18,845.96, and it's now right now at $18,142.61, and that's how much I paid towards it between December and now, and January, that is $703.35. About that. So this is a breakdown of each of my paychecks that you will see. You'll see here that for my first credit card, I paid it in December, $27 minimum, and then I paid an additional $20 here and here towards that card, which brought it down to $285.32. So this is all right here, just a breakdown of each payment that I've done for each card. Did I go over Lowe's? I do apologize. I did not go over Lowe's payment. Lowe's payment, I started off at the beginning at $1,653, ending at $1,598.06. I now have $55. I paid $55 towards it. My guess is that the minimum payment for the Lowe's will be going down again. I'm going to have to check on that once the statement comes up again. And so that's what I paid. Because last month in December, I paid $97 towards my credit for Lowe's, but now it's $55. So for a lot of my credit cards and store credit cards, I don't know how it's for you guys where you just do one standard minimum payment. But for me, it depends on the balance that I have. And in order to get me to that minimum balance that they want me at, they will jack up the minimum balance so that I can bring down my balance. It's sort of their weird way of trying to keep us in line and to help us out with that. But for those of you who just now starting off and working, the Zoomers, that is, the Z generation or the zombie generation, you're not much of a zombie, in my opinion. Not now. You're becoming more, you act like you guys are in the zombie generation, but you're more Zoomers than zombies. For those Zoomers, my opinion is that you don't ever get a credit card and use it the way that I've used it. Get a credit card to build up your credit, but always pay it back. Start off getting in the mindset that you're only leveraging your credit card. I don't know how to leverage my credit card right now. I'm still trying to pay it off. You don't want to be in my position or any other people's position. A lot of baby boomers and X generation are in debt, including millennials. We're all in debt, partially because we weren't leveraging our credit cards. You know, the credit cards is good to build up your credit, but you have to leverage it. You have to pay off the balance every month. Put money aside so you know that you want to pay off that credit. And if you want to use it to buy a big purchase and then pay that down, be mindful in how you do that. Okay, I understand that you're getting into the job industry. You want to get an apartment. You don't want to be living with your parents. Maybe living with your parents is probably a best idea for you guys to build up your savings in order to get an apartment. That's my suggestion. But that's just a little tip for me for the Zoomers generation. Don't do our mistakes, the millennial mistake and the X generations and
and the boomer generation, because my mom is a boomer, I'm an X generation, and my mom is in credit, is in debt, I'm in debt. I don't want to be in debt anymore, and she doesn't want to be in debt. Now she's handling how she's going to clear up her debt, and I'm handling how I'm going to clear up my debt. But I want to get to a point where I can finish clearing out my debt so I can help out my mom to clear out her debt. Okay? So the key is not to build your debt, but to save more. Okay? And to leverage your credit card if you're able to do that. So moving on to my credit card that I've been using for my groceries. As you can see, I have not been using it just for my groceries. I've highlighted some of them according to how I'm looking at it. Some of these that are not highlighted in yellow, which is my grocery highlight, will be paid off. I'm going to try to pay it off come my tax payment. I did go ahead and file my taxes. As soon as I get my W-2s or my 1099 or whatever, I immediately go and file my taxes, because I wanted to get out of the hair, and I'd like to have that money by the end of the latest I've ever gotten it in the last couple of years was probably March, because I filed it a little later than usual. But this time around, it should be sometime in February that I get my taxes. But I'm hoping to pay on just the amounts that are not groceries on that. As you could see, I'm getting a monthly fee, and I'm also getting an interest of $32.09. The $32.09 is for everything that's up, not everything that's down. So everything that's after the 18th, the interest payment for that will come out on, will be posted in the February sheet. So I've been keeping it tracked like this. And I did do 2 purchases. One was groceries, one was not. One was eating out. So I'll be adding that pretty soon. I did get a refund for $16.90 for Bath and Body Works. We never received the item. That was something that my daughter actually gave me money to purchase, and I purchased it through my credit card. That is the type of thing that you can do. You can purchase something on your you can purchase something on your credit card but pay it back. So that's what you need to do. Okay? I'm not doing that, obviously, but I will try to do that this coming tax season. So for my Klein card, which is my store credit card, my Afterpay card, my Kleinar, I don't know how to say that, but it's an Afterpay that I have. It's a really good way to pay off things, but make sure that you have that money. If you want to break up a big purchase item, let's say you want to get a couch, I'm not sure if they have any furnitures listed under them, but let's just give it an example. If you want to get a couch and you want to break it up in 4 payments from your paycheck, this will help you out. But it's also a trap, because right now I'm in this trap. Yeah, I still have about 1,000. It's actually $200 and something. I think I'm not including something in here. I miscalculated something, but that's really the way. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let me go back. Okay, so my ending balance for Kleinar is $195.36, but it's actually not that. I'm either getting an interest payment or something that I'm not including in here, because it's actually $200 and some. I just actually checked it. My minimum balance back on the 14th of January was $500, $504. That is a lot of money. So this is how you can get yourself into trouble. You keep thinking, oh, I'll have the money and I'll just put it away and pay it later. Well, this is how you get trapped. Because, first of all, they don't do monthly payments, they do bi weekly payments for them. So every time you get paid, you got to pay them. And it can come up to 500 something dollars. So the minimum payments here can get you into trouble if you're not careful with Afterpay cards. So that's my overview for my credit card. For this one right here, the one I'm using for, supposedly using this, and I say that loosely, for my groceries, right now my available credit is $368. It's actually lower than that now because I did make two purchases. One was groceries and one was not. Beginning balance started off at $922.46, and it's now ending. My ending balance now is at $2,231.32. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for listening and going on this journey with me. So that is my snowball debt for, and my evolving debt for January. Until next time, bye for now.